coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pam, man. You know I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Bang, 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 boom. Woo, we out here. 33 years of prison stories, man. Let's go, let's get it, let's do it. Man, we rolling, we pushing. We pushing P, man. They can't stop it. They trying to stop it, but they can't stop it because positive energy is always undeniable. So let's go, let's get it, man. We on the road to 100K, man. Let's go, TBP Nation, stand up. I love y'all, man. We out here. Big love on the back end of the video. Today, man, today I wanted to talk about suckers fighting over suckers. Real talk, man. Suckers fighting over suckers. Now, this was a thing in the penitentiary, right? They don't sell suckers in the penitentiary. They sell candy. They sell hard candy. They sell soft candy. Now, laters, woo, 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 all this type of, you know, zoom, zooms and wham, whams, right? So, somebody came up with the bright idea to get like Starburst and all these different type of candies, hard candy, this, that, and the third. They get a medicine cup and put these different types of candy in a medicine cup. Mix of a couple of Jolly Ranchers, Starburst, or whatever. Put them in a medicine cup, put them in the microwave, melt them down, take them out of the microwave, mold them, and take a Q-tip and cut the ends off the Q-tip and use that as a stick and melt them down and put them on there, wrap them up, make them a sucker, right? The person who started that, to my knowledge, in the Virginia penal system was Zach Ali. Shout out to Zach Ali. Zach Ali was an old timer, man. He did a lot of time. He did over 40-some years, man. Over 40-some years. Muslim brother, always was a soldier, man. One of the top players in the system in Scrabble. Get out there, try to play your one-on-one. Couldn't beat you, but he always say he beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? Older dude, man. Older too. Zach right now probably in his 70s, you know. But good dude nevertheless. But always an entrepreneur. He was a big-time drug dealer on the street. To my knowledge, allegedly, you know, he was locked up, you know, selling drugs and, you know, posted shot of police or something. So they was trying to drag him. That's how he ended up doing 40-some years. But his entrepreneur spirit never stopped. He got in that system. He knew how to make money. But he tried to make it the right way because he had converted into Islam. And he was a Muslim. So he ain't doing no drugging and all that. But he come up with ways. He cook food. He'd do this. He'd do that. Then he came up with the sucker idea. Because we couldn't have suckers. So he making suckers. Now, this is the trick to the whole situation. You could go to the store and buy a bag of candy, a little small bag of candy for like 80 cents, 90 cents, $1 or something. Maybe got 10, 15 pieces of candy in it. They take them little pieces of candy and mix them with other little pieces of candy and melt them down and make a sucker and sell a sucker to you for $1. Real live entrepreneurship. And dudes was eating them up. I don't know what the thing was about dudes who want to have a sucker, I guess, to mess with the bras or whatever. I don't know, just because they felt like they got something that can't nobody else have or we weren't supposed to have. I don't know what the dynamics was, what the psyche was about the sucker, but a lot of suckers was buying suckers, right? Dudes used to get mad at me because they were trying to sell them to me. I said, man, I don't buy suckers. And depending upon who he was, I said, man, I don't buy suckers from suckers. You know, and that's an insult. And I knew it was wrong, but at the time I was, you know, immature and on some other stuff. But it was a big thing, man. And I'm talking about they was booming. Then Zach Ali, he did it the best. Everybody else was copycats. He did it the best. He not only make the suckers, he might put about eight or nine suckers in a bag. Seal the bag back up, look like you buying a bag of suckers, and he'll sell it $10, $12. Dudes was buying them all day long. I mean, all over the compound. He was getting rich off of this. You know, I mean, real live rich, penitentiary rich, because he got a commodity that don't nobody else got. So everybody was buying these suckers, man. And I mean, everywhere you go, you see, man, yeah, man, what's up, man? Dudes sucking on suckers, right? But Zach Ali started. So now what happens? Same thing happens everywhere in life. When one person do something, everybody else try to copycat. So now everybody else trying to make suckers. Other dudes trying to make suckers. Zach Ali is on the other side of the compound. He got his business is booming so much. He got dudes that come over here to go to school. Woo, woo, woo. He might send 10, 15, 20 bags of suckers over here with a dude to come to school, and he'll sell them over here. He getting money everywhere, all over the compound. So now the side that he's not on, everybody else is trying to make suckers and duplicate what he doing to get money. So you get dude over this side, he started making suckers and he's selling suckers. His suckers don't look as official as Zach Ali, but they still suckers. So dudes buying them. Now you got another dude doing, then another dude. So now they beef. Oh man, you trying to do what I'm trying to do. Man, you in the way, man. You know, hey man, you want to buy these suckers? Hey man, I just bought some suckers from John. John? Who? John selling suckers? Yeah. Man, I was the only one over here selling suckers, man. Who? Now John and him beefing, right? They mad at each other because you cutting into their money. It's the equivalent to a dude out on the corner selling drugs. He's selling weed, and he the only joker on the block selling weed. And then all of a sudden, you want to pop up on the same corner selling weed. You know that's not going to fly. And it don't fly in the penitentiary. So we had suckers beefing over suckers. You know, and it got serious, man. It got real serious. And it ain't stopped Zach money because Zach was still getting money because Zach had his stuff professionally packed and looking like it was legit, like it come out of the store. And if the police come and shake you down or something, you got a bag full of suckers, it look like a bag that come out of the commissary and it's sealed, then they ain't gonna mess with it. But if they come in there and they see suckers and know you don't supposed to have suckers, they might take it and call it contraband and give you a charge, right? Zach doing it the professional way. Everybody else is knockoff. Everybody else is you know, they hijack. So man, I can remember these two dudes. He out on the yard, he walking around with a whole bag of suckers. He trying to sell suckers. And dudes telling him, man, I just bought some suckers from such. So he pull up on the other dude. Hey man, what's up with you and the suckers, man? You know I was the one selling suckers on here, and then you trying to do what I do? Dude like, nah, man, I make suckers too. He's like, nah, but you won't making them at first. Why all of a sudden you making them now? You won't making them, man. Somebody else who's selling them. I mean, I'm just trying to make money, dog. Nah, dog, you got to cut that out, man, because you in the way, man. You don't tell me what to do. You doing it. You and they beef. And next thing you know, they arguing. Dudes trying to talk to him, trying to calm him down. And next thing you know, old boy said this stuff down. I'm telling him, what's up though? What's up? He's talking about, I mean, what's up? And next thing you know, they clutch. They clutch. They all in the yard, they clutching. They fighting over suckers, man. And the police come running out there to break it all up. And you know what dudes do? Scavengers. Everybody go pick up the bag of suckers that they done left behind because both of them going out in handcuffs. Now dudes, everybody walking around on the yard suckers. Everybody walking around on the yard sucking on free suckers, man. It's crazy. This stuff got real serious because it was real money involved with these suckers. Real money. I'm talking about real money. Dudes was making money. I'm talking about you could go to the commissary and buy $50 worth of candy. Just all hard candy, Starburst, what you call them, M&M's, all this. They mix all of that stuff and make nice suckers, man. They buy gum, you know, not gum, but the chewy stuff, put it in the middle. They take the hard, put it around a Starburst, and you eating it. Then when you get to the middle of it, man, they got a Starburst on the inside. It was crazy, man. I mean, they doing it, you know. So everybody's making money off. I'm telling you, you got some dudes making $600-700 a week off of suckers, man. Dog, $600-700 a week out here is good money. $600-700 a week in the penitentiary. You rich. You rich, you living, you balling, you doing okay off of suckers. So you taking $50 and you turning it into a whole lot of money. You know, $50 and turning it into $600, that's a heck of a profit anywhere, a heck of a turnover anywhere on the planet. 50 to 600. You know, so dudes was really into it. So now next thing you know, you got dudes popping up everywhere trying to do suckers. Zach ain't tripping because Zach's still getting money either way. And he already know that he the originator of this thing. He the OG. You did. I'm gonna try to get Zach on this program, man, because I know what he had out here, and he doing balls good. But anyway, so you had dudes beefing over this because now you got dudes selling suckers in every building. Every building. There's 3 buildings on each side of the compound. You got a dude in every building there. Some 1, 2, 3 dudes selling suckers. Trying to make the best suckers. Okay, he make them with this. I'm gonna make them with the Chico sticks. Oh, I'm gonna make them with the M&Ms. Oh, I'm gonna make them with the Starburst. Oh, I'm gonna make them with. They doing it all. They doing the most, man. And there's a competition there because you see, like everybody want them. So man, you got dudes beefing and arguing over. I seen 2 dudes on the yard. They arguing over the suckers again. These 2 different dudes. The dude done pulling Bethlehem out on him. Said, man, you don't tell me what to do. Man, he telling something. Man, you just trying to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And they in the same building, but not in the same block. So he done pull, oh, you gonna pull a knife out. You gonna pull a knife out. Oh, okay, okay. And he take off. He take off like you see on the TV or something. Like, I'm going to my trunk. You ain't got no trunk, man. We in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? But he leaving, he ready. He go stand by the door. He acting like he waiting for the doors to open so they can call rec break so he can go upstairs. And he coming back and he going to get something. Man, that man... The man went in on the rec break and they come back out. He seen that Bethlehem out there waiting for him over some suckers. He ain't come back down there because dude was ready. He got the Bethlehem on him and he walking around on the yard selling suckers, dog. Selling suckers on the yard with the knife on him. Ready for war. Because he know that he in a tough competition. Because now everybody know that this money. This man, at one point in time, those suckers was floating around on the yard like drugs, man. You had as many dudes on the yard looking to buy suckers than you had on the yard looking to buy weed. Looking to buy weed. Just because you create a commodity in the prison that people can't have. And you selling something that is seemingly illegal, but it's legal the way you're doing it because you bought it off the commissary. You just converted it. But then the administration started having so many beefs over dudes getting locked up over suckers that now they come up with say, well, that's contraband because you altered it. You altered it. So now it's not legal. Even though you bought it out of the commissary, you altered the way that it looked. You altered the way it is. It's just like if you go in the commissary and you buy sweatpants. If you cut the sweatpants and the shorts, they're going to take them because they say they've been altered. You understand? If you go to commissary and you buy lotion and you mix it up with something else and they smell it and they look at it, they say it's altered, they'll take it. All this is tomfoolery, man, and skullduggery in prison to keep you spending money. But when them dudes kept going to medical and getting hurt and getting in fights over suckers, then they said it was altered. So if they saw you walking around on the yard with a sucker, they're going to give you a charge. They're going to flag you. Hey, come here, come here. Hey, man, where you get that from? Man, it's come out the commissary. Nah, you got a stick on it, man. I put the stick on. Well, all right, well, that's contraband, man. Come on, man. Let me get that. Throw that on the ground, man. You got a charge. They was doing petty stuff like this all over suckers, man. Suckers had an uproar in the penitentiary, man, in the, this was in the, I want to say the early 2000s. It might have been in the late 90s, but I'm thinking the early 2000s. And all of this came from Zach Ali having the idea, the entrepreneurship, the ingenious idea to say, hey, I'm going to take these and make some suckers. Put them in the microwave, mix them up, heat them up in a little small cup, come out, and you got a whole sucker. Then dudes started trying to freak the suckers. They started shaping them a different way. Some dudes had long or tube type suckers. Some dudes had round suckers. Excuse me. Some dudes had the ones that were shaped oval, like the size of the medicine cup that you drink when you take your pill medicine. It was crazy. So now the pill cups became a commodity. Get the cups because we need the cups to melt the candy in the microwave. So now everybody go to pill call. Everybody was telling them, look, save your cup, bring your cup back, man. I give you a suit. So dudes selling cups out of the pill line just so they can have enough cups to make these suckers. So everything, money started turning over and other things became commodity just because of people making suckers. And Zach Ali was the cause of that. Zach Ali caused a whole movement in the Virginia penal system. Suckers for suckers. You dig? It won't call that, but that's what I call it. But suckers for suckers. I won't never into it. I ain't get caught up into it. Have I ate a couple of suckers? Yeah, because I had some dudes that made them say, hey, Bank, man, you want something, woo, woo, but I won't buy no suckers. You know what I'm saying? That's just, to me, it was ignorant because I saw the turnover. And I ain't knocking the hustle. It's just one nothing that I was into. And it wasn't like, I need a sucker. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So if you won't giving it to me, I ain't want it. But you had different dudes taking different opinions about that. They felt like, you know, it was something different. It was illegal. It was like taboo. So they wanted them. And it was buying them. $1. $1. And then you had dudes start trying to undercut dudes. Okay, everybody selling the suckers for $1. I'm going to sell mine for 75 cents. I'm going to sell mine for 2 suits. You know, or I'm gonna say, yeah. So it was. I mean, it was insane because either way, whatever you sold it for, the profit was greater than what you paid for. Because you can, like I say, you could go to the store and get a bag of candy for 79 cents, 80 cents, something like that. It was less than $1, and you could take that bag and probably make you 10, 15 suckers. So you making 10, 15 suckers and you selling them for $1 a pop. You talking about $15 for something that you paid less than $1 for. So the turnover was crazy. So then, but dudes was buying different types of candy. We can get this type of candy, this type of candy, this type of candy. So they'll take all them type of candies and put one piece in the cup, put the other piece in the cup, put another piece in the cup, and they got 3 of them, and they'll mix them all up and melt it all down, and then form it and shape it into a sucker, and then you got all these flavors in the sucker. Prison hustle is like that. I'm trying to tell you, man. But the way Zoc was doing it was so ingenious and was so professional. You could not have told me if you got them suckers from Zoc. They were sealed. Zoc would get the candy bag. He would open the bag evidently meticulously where it wasn't told or nothing that came in the hard candy. And he would bag the suckers back up in the bag and reseal it. And he's selling bags of candy where these dudes selling a sucker a piece. He's selling bags of suckers. Okay, man, you got 8 suckers in here, man. I want $3.50. I want $5. I want $12 or whatever. And dudes was buying them. Dudes was buying them. He was selling them all over the compound. And I'm telling you right now, fact not fiction, Zoc was making thousands and thousands of dollars out the sucker game. Out the sucker game. In the penitentiary, you know. So, you know, it is what it is, but these is the type of things that be going on in the penitentiary. And these type of things cause controversy. These type of things cause war because everybody trying to get some money. And once somebody find a way to get some money, other people are definitely going to piggyback right on that and try to get money as well. But when you do that, you're cutting the person off that already is getting all the money. If I'm the only one in the game and then you get in the game, then if people start buying from you, that's taken away from my profit. That in the penitentiary alone is beef worthy. It's beef worthy. And then Zoc was a Muslim, and he was a big Muslim at that, whereas he was high ranking than the Muslim. So he ain't gonna never do nothing to nobody, but he can point at you and get your head knocked off. He can point at you and get people to run you up off that yard. You know, but he was, and I want to say that, and I don't want that to get outside of the story. He was a righteous dude. He won't, and I use that word very, very seldomly. He was a righteous dude, though. I can't remember Zoc Ali really, you know, doing no skullduggery or nothing like that. Now they say on the street he was a different dude, but I really feel like he was one of them dudes that changed his life, and he was living by, you know what I'm saying, the Islam code. And he won't doing nothing that was, you know, nefarious or anything like that. He was just coming straight across the board, just trying to make money, you know, but he was trying to make it in a legal way. But he was notorious on the street, and that's the rumor, and that's what everybody say. But like I say, people change, man. You know, everything in the world changed. I don't understand why people think that men can't change. You can change as well. But I do know he had the power as far as like in his community to whereas if he sick some people on you, they're gonna get down on you, and they ain't gonna be playing because they coming from that, you know, that Muslim clique, and they ain't gonna get into nothing if they ain't serious about it. If it ain't nothing serious, they ain't gonna get into it anyway. But when they come, they coming, they coming, and they coming humble, but they coming direct. They coming humble. And they're gonna give you, you know what I'm saying, their spiel of what they expect or what's going on. And you can buck on that if you want to. That's at your own risk. But if they say they gonna get at you, if this don't get corrected, I'm telling you, they gonna get at you. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna be playing. You know, because that's just what it is. So Zaka ain't never really had no problems with nobody in the penitentiary because, like I say, he was so big in his community that any problems that he had, somebody else was gonna deal with him. You know. But yeah, man, he created a whole stir up in there with them suckers, man. You know, so yeah, man, suckers make money in prison, man. No pun intended. Suckers make money in prison, and suckers made a lot of dudes get a lot of money, you know, in the early 2000s, man. So, you know, even when I was leaving, dudes was still trying to copycat. You know, all the way up to 2020, dudes was still copycatting this sucker game like they created something new. And I'm looking at them because I done been in the penitentiary through the whole scenario. I'm looking at them like, man, Zach Ali started that, man. You amateur night at the Apollo. Your Jones ain't even official like his. So it was a thing though, man. But a lot of blood was spilled. A lot of heads got cracked open all over Suckas. You know, so it is what it is, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to drop that on y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Talk to me. I talk back. We on the road to 100K. Last I checked before I got on this video, man, we needed 75 subscribers. So let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up, man. I appreciate y'all. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So we going to get it either way. And that's just the starting point. From there, we're going even harder. You did to get this message out there, man. We pushing P, man, all day, every day. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. Bang, 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 bang. Duck them hooks, man, and duck them suckers. Suckers will get you late. Peace. We out here.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in